guys understanding technology so well and having started up your own businesses and even taken them public, you're clearly familiar with the different technologies out there, and ultimately you landed on WealthBlock to help you with your operation. And I do want to get to WealthBlock in a second, but I would be curious if you recall any other technologies that you did explore before coming to us, or what you used as you were growing, as any angel investors were approaching you, and then maybe you had to scale your enterprise up a little bit more. I'd be very curious about that. Maybe you were piecemealing a CRM together with, a data room and email marketing tools, or not.
Yeah, I mean, so we're a little weird. Our first inclination is to build it ourselves.
I've heard that before too.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, we can, so we do. It's not like we have to hire people. We just do it ourselves. And so like our internal CRM is actually proprietary, and we built it ourselves because we thought our CRM is actually a big differentiator for our firm. And we had things that we were doing that other CRMs could not do, and in a way shouldn't do, because it's kind of a niche market, right? So you talk about big private equity or whatnot, and you talk about big VC, nobody's targeting small VC. And in a way, nor should they. It's a small market. Why would you ever build a company around it? So we had very specific needs that we built our CRM around. So our first move, we started with some data room software, and the data room software was okay in terms of just sharing offerings and knowing what the user behavior was and things like that. It was interesting. But after that, it's like, oh, let's set up a DocuSign. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's manage wires. Oh, they want to invest via their IRA. So it quickly, I would say that the data rooms were just a notch above like a DocuSend, right? It was just a little bit of workflow there. And so we found ourselves outgrowing that. And our option was, oh, well, let's just, and Matt on our team, Matt was like, why don't you just build something? And I was like, maybe. I mean, like, yes, you can. Yes, we can. But then we have to support it. We have to think about features. We have to think about the net new features. And I said, like, let's go with WealthBlock. Hopefully they keep up, right? Like they're constantly adding new features that we feel like we don't have, because one of the challenges you go with a software partner, and if they're not innovating at the pace that your firm is innovating, then you're like, okay, well, we'll just do it ourselves because these guys aren't keeping up with us. And I will say, like, Matt's been super excited because we've asked you guys for features, and either it's been like, yep, actually, we're planning on that, get it to you in 4 weeks, or nope, but that's a good idea, we're going to go ahead and build it. So I tell you, like, that's part of it, working with a software partner that's going to listen to you and say, no, I think that's a great idea, we'll go ahead and do it. Because if you guys didn't say, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it, if that happens often enough, then you're like, man, like we're dead end here, we'll just go build it ourselves. So I think for us, it's been, to your point, like we talk to you guys a lot because we're always like thinking about something new.